think I was like pretty much about to give up, and then I'm like, okay, this is like my last hope. All the profits I made from the first product, I just put it into the
Mm,
mentorship. Like the second winning product, it ended up doing like double the profit of what I made
wow.
in the first one. And
Crazy.
it's only been a month.
So what's
Got the
up, bro?
professional lighting.
Haha,
Yeah.
yes, sir. How's the last month been?
It's been crazy, man. I mean, so I started on like December 8th. That's around when I got my winner.
Hmm.
And up until now, I've made like 10K profit.
Really? It's over the
Yeah.
last month, month and a half.
Yeah.
Crazy. It's January 15th today as we're recording. So yeah, I mean, you joined the mentorship like a month and a half ago, maybe 2 months ago. And over the holidays, over Christmas, over New Year's, you just mentioned you made 10K profit. You were traveling too, bro. So how was that?
Yeah.
How was traveling while making some cash?
Yeah, it was like a way to celebrate, right? Like I started raking in the cash. I mean, I already had the whole travel planned booked from before, but it was nice to have the profits then I could like splurge a bit on my
Yeah.
travels
Well, just
and
being able to
yeah.
make money while you're not like
Yeah,
working per se.
exactly. Like I didn't have to do anything. Like I didn't even need to bring my laptop or anything. I would
Really?
just check my phone. Yeah, and I'm like, okay,
That's
yeah, it's
savage,
all going
bro.
good and yeah.
That's next level to not even bring your laptop. That is
Yeah, I
passive
know.
income. I usually say there's no such thing as passive income, but I think you discovered it, bro. What's your revenue looking like right now?
Revenue, I think I'm at like 35K, something like that.
It's pretty good
35,
margins.
40, something. I don't know. Yeah. It was so I found in December, when I was first starting out, like at the lower budget, the margins were higher, right? I was getting like 40% profits,
That's
but
nutty.
as I like scaled up, the profits margins got a bit lower. It came to like 20 to 30%, but it's
N-
still
That's no,
good
that's
money, right?
common at scale. Like even when you're pushing like
Yeah.
six figures, if you're 20, 25% margin, that's pretty
Hmm.
damn good. So anything above that is just, extra over the top.
Yeah, and like I found like my conversion rate was like staying pretty steady. Like I was
What's
four
it
to five
hovering on?
percent,
Damn,
four to
bro.
five percent, yeah.
Yeah, typically I
So,
like to see 2% plus. So that's insane,
mhm,
bro.
yeah.
Um and then for the people watching this, just real quick, how many products did we test together before we
Mhm.
hit this one?
I think it was around 10 to 15, somewhere
Okay.
around there.
And do
Yeah.
you know how much you spent on ads throughout all those? Just to ballpark for
So,
the viewers. Like you made
yeah, yeah.
10K back, but
I actually looked at it just
you're
before I
super
hit the winner.
casual with the numbers. So let's see if you know your profit loss on this.
No, yeah, it was like because I was just like burning through the money. And I'm like, come on, when am I gonna hit the winner?
Mhm.
So I was checking on it. So I saw the total. I think a few days before I actually hit the winner. It was like perfect timing,
What
and
was it?
it was like 1,300 in
That's it,
Canadian.
bro? Oh, dude, that's like 1K
It's like
USD.
1K USD. Yeah,
Wow. Okay,
it wasn't that
awesome.
much.
And what are you currently doing like for work outside of ecom? Because people are watching this, like they hear
Yeah.
this hilarious story. Because you're pretty chill, bro. You're like, yeah, I'm traveling, made some money, So
Yeah, yeah, I know. Yeah, I make it seem like I'm not doing much, but
okay,
yeah,
so you are
behind the
working
scenes,
hard.
yeah, it's behind the scenes, it was a lot of work. So because I work as like a software developer full time. Um, and so I used to do that like 8 hours for the day, and then the rest of the day I'm just like working on the store pretty much. And then I
Okay.
would go to the gym too, but yeah.
Yeah, no, you did test 10 products and you had the vacation planned. How long were you drop shipping before joining the group?
Yeah, so I started in like sometime in the summer. I think it
Okay.
was in July.
So
Uh
about
it was
5 months before joining the one-on-one?
Yeah, yeah, exactly. So it was like right when I actually just got back from another trip, and then I'm like, okay, now I just need to like put my head down and like dedicate myself for
Okay.
the next few months and like make something work, right? So I started, and I think the third product I tried, it ended up being a winner. And
Really?
yeah, and so I got like a lot of good profits from that. And that carried on for about 3 months, I'd say, until like September-ish, and then it started dying off. And so that's when I'm like, okay, I got to find a new product. So I just started like spam testing, right? I
Hmm.
was trying like a new product every single day. And I'm like, damn, like nothing's working right now. And I think after about like a month of just trying on my own, maybe like a month and a half, that's when I'm like, okay, I can't do this anymore. And I came across your videos, and you were telling me, or in the video, you were talking about how you had a whole like 2 years where you just like spam tested products,
Yeah.
and you were like
The
10K
wilderness.
in loss, and then you just signed up for the mentorship, and it like changed everything for you,
Hmm.
right?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so
With
I'm like,
Luke
oh
Belmar.
shit, like, yeah. So I just felt like I related so much to that because I was like in the exact same position. So I'm like, I'm not gonna keep doing this for 2 years. So like, let me just hop on with you already. So that's when I decided to make the jump. And yeah, it's like a month later, we we hit
Awesome.
a winner.
Yeah, no, I'm happy you joined, bro. And I'm just
Yeah.
curious because there's a ton of other, you can say, like e-com gurus out there. What made
Mhm.
you, specifically choose my program as opposed to some of the others?
So mainly it was like your honesty, I find, because from like the amount of free content that you give out, uh you never like hide anything, right? I find a lot of gurus, they're like, okay, now we're gonna make the ads, and then they just like skip over the
It's
whole
like
ad
those
process and
drawing
everything.
tutorials. Like step one, it's
Yeah.
like a few
I'm
lines,
like, how
and
did
then
they get
step
there?
two, it's like a fucking dragon.
Exactly. So I'm like, but you actually like lay out the entire thing. Like you can see every single part. You show your losses. I think that's a big thing, which a lot of other drop shippers don't do. They like try to hide everything. They're like, oh look, in 48 hours we just made like $1,000 or something, right? But they don't show that they tested like 5 products before that.
Mhm.
So I feel like stuff like that showed that you were like really genuine,
Awesome.
and
Thank you, bro.
that's what.
What's been the biggest thing like you've benefited from, like from the one-on-one, like the private chats, master plan? Like where do you find like that's been the biggest game changer to your success?
The biggest game changer, I would say, is definitely like the private chats, because it's like pretty much anytime I come across any kind of issue, it's like right away there's like somebody there, like throughout the day. Like I've never had any day where like I didn't get a response within 1 hour. So I just
Amazing.
thought that's super helpful because I could just go back and forth, fix some issues like right away, and I feel that's really helpful, especially when you start scaling. I find like a lot of different issues start popping up that you don't initially even know about when you're
Hmm.
like at a small scale. And so having people who have like experience scaling stuff up to like $1 million and stuff, they pretty much have come across any issue that you could face.
Yeah, we got you hooked up. Essentially,
Yeah.
we have a one-on-one chat. It's me, you, and then there's a few other coaches. So since
Hmm.
there's a few of us between us all, like if there's a message, we get you hooked up. If you hadn't joined, do you think you would still be drop shipping now? Do you think you would have found a winner?
Um, Honestly, after like testing for like 2 months on my own, I started like giving up because I was like, okay, maybe I just like hit a fluke or something with
Hmm.
my first winning product. I'm like, yeah, maybe I'm not cut out for this. Like, if I can't replicate it, then that means it was just luck. And yeah, I think I was like pretty much about to give up. And then I'm like, okay, this is like my last hope. Pretty much all the profits I made from the first product, I just put it into the
Mm.
mentorship. I'm like, okay, let me just see what happens. And yeah, like this second winning product, it ended up doing like double the profit of what I made
Wow,
in the first one. And
crazy.
it's only been a month, and that was like 3 months. So
Okay. Yeah, hopefully we can add an extra zero onto that. To someone I guess who's watching and they're on the fence about joining, maybe they're a little hesitant. they don't know if e-com's for them. Maybe they don't want to spend money on like a one-on-one
Hmm.
because they think
Yeah.
like they can do it themselves. What's your like what would you say to them?
I would say if you're gonna try to do it on your own, then get ready for it to take a long time. Like it does take a few months of just going through losses to learn from your mistakes, right? At the end of the day. And you realize you're gonna get to a point where the amount of money you waste just like trying to learn things on your own, it's gonna end up being about the same amount that you're gonna pay for the membership anyways. So I'm like, why not just go for the mentorship straight away,
Mhm.
right? Plus, because you'll get the winner quicker, and also you're gonna have them for a year afterwards, right? So you're gonna consistently be able to keep getting help throughout the year. So I really think it's kind of a no-brainer when you put up the math like
Awesome.
that.
I appreciate that, bro. For anyone
Yeah.
watching, if they want to book a call, I will have the call book link in the description. You can hop on a call with Mason. He's like my scaling consultant. So you'll just go over everything, see if one-on-one's a good fit. Sahil, do you have anything you want to promote? You got any social medias? Any Instagram, Twitter, anything you want to
Uh,
mention?
Not right now. No,
Nothing? Okay, well,
no.
cool. You're truly humble, bro. I think the people at home will appreciate this one. Again, if you guys want to book a call for the program, I will have that link down in the description below. I appreciate your time today, bro. This has been good. Thank you for coming on. And yeah, peace.